Hey YouTube, it is Mike MacDonald VSG. I am so sorry. I have been, it's been crazy busy and I have not posted a video. I just posted one that was in my system. I tried to upload it like 4 or 5 times and somehow there was something in my computer that didn't make it work, and apparently that got fixed. So, wow, I had my surgery in February 24th. Of this year, and when I started this was January 18th. I was 368. I am let's see, I was 350 the day of surgery. Today I'm 261. I'm down 107 pounds since the start, 91 since surgery. I've been flat pretty much since my last video, and that was not because I'm disappointed. That I'll share why. I was 261 my weigh-in yesterday, and it's just been unbelievable. I'm going to cover a whole bunch of non-scale victories that I've had, but the last 4 weeks has been unbelievable. I celebrated my 35th wedding anniversary my wife and I said, I celebrated my 25th anniversary in my 35th year of marriage. That's the phrase. We went to Europe for 2 weeks. Went to London, went to the Cotswolds, went to Paris. Oh, Paris is unbelievable. And that whole trip I gained 1 pound. It was great. I walked. You know, before I went, I have an left ankle problem and a right knee problem, so I got cortisone in both of them. I haven't done that before. So that was great. It was just some of the cool things that have happened have been, one is that you know, when you get on it flying, I've flown a lot recently. I was gone for 2 weeks there, then I was gone a week in Denver at a conference. Before that I was in the Northwest for a week. I've just been real busy work-wise and home-wise, which is great. But getting on an airplane, those of you who've flown like Southwest, you always dread it when you're obese. You dread going on, being in the middle seat, both people on both sides, you're pissed off, they gotta sit next to the fat guy. Then you have to, some of them, whenever I had to fly like Airbuses, you know, not Boeing aircraft, but Airbuses, those A320s, I'd have to get a seatbelt extender. And that is the most humiliating thing in the world. Well, now I slip on in, I get my seat, no big deal, no one even notices me, no one avoids me. It's just been cool. I got, you know, 6-8 inches of strap left, and I have been doing just spectacular. It's been a great rhythm of, you know, had to go buy some clothes. You know, I'm down from, my daughter got married in January and I was a size 60 tux. And, you know, I just bought a sports coat and I could have been a 48, but I got a 50, so it was right in there in between. My pants have gone from, you know, 46, 48 to 38. It's just been, those are the kinds of things, you know, I've cleaned my wardrobe out so I don't have any of the old fat clothes. I'm not keeping any. My endurance, I've been riding my bike a ton, and it just feels spectacular. I had to do an errand in Sacramento, so I drove this car up to leave with some people, and I took the train back and then rode my bike from Martinez to my house. It was about 2 hours on a bike ride, and I was tired, but I did it. And it's just, everything is clipping along with me and my health. And now I kind of needed a break from the intensity, and that means, I don't know what that means, but I just took a time to the last 6 weeks to just kind of be living with this, enjoying the fruits of it, and being in normality. Vacation and trip and having cocktails. And you know, the great news about these vertical sleeves is that they impose their surgical will on you. And if you want, you can eat a lot of little crap for a long period of time and still do some damage, but you're not going to have that big giant screw up. And I think that's been spectacular. And so, you know, I actually gained 1 pound on my vacation, and then 3 pounds after that, and all that's off this week, so I'm kind of revenue neutral, as they say. But I have been living in this new frontier when people see you and they go, wow, you look spectacular. And my comment is, yeah, I've lost weight in my face and in my butt and my legs and my arms. What about this big old apple here? And it is smaller, but you know, I still got way room to go. I still have my 40 pounds, 50 pounds, 60 pounds easy. My last time at the surgeon's office, you know, he just said, what's our goal? And he's happy. You know, we're going to get, those of you who are at the Obesity Help Conference, when the surgeon from Cedars-Sinai talked about the metabolic set point. And that kind of made sense to me. So I'm gonna keep losing until I hit that metabolic set point. I am behind on your videos. I apologize. I have just been not sitting here and getting caught up, and so there was a little break. So I'm fired up. I'm focused. I am doing extremely well. I'm just pleased with it. The one thing I will tell you is I have to be aware of my issues, such as grazing at night, such as stress eating. Just because you're impacted, you still have that. Now the difference is a grazing at night consists of a cheese stick and some grapes, so that's different. And even though I will say I have one little secret flaw that my wife is she reminds me regularly on, I like raisins, and raisins are really highly caloric. And when you grab a handful of raisins before the end of the night, that's not a good thing. So, that's my sin. I'll confess it and be open, but it's better than something else. The San Francisco Giants honored my weight loss by winning the World Series. So I was pretty pleased, and that was very gracious of them. They didn't really need to do that. I would still be a Giants fan, but because they've won their third World Series in 5 years, I appreciate that. And this one I know they pretty much did for me, and so I was honored. That's a wink, wink. Everything is just cruising along. I am a blessed guy. I am healthy. I am fit. I am ready for the winter. I'm bike commuting a lot now. I tried my rain gear out yesterday and from the train. That was kind of cool. So I'm in a great rhythm. And now I think I'm going to start going back to Weight Watchers. I really think I need that weekly weigh-in. I don't have to worry. I don't know if those of you who did Weight Watchers before, but I used to. When this started, when you go from 368 or 350 to 309 in like a month and a half, you know that you would have that leader just busting your chops because you can't lose it this fast. You can't lose it. I wanted to lose it as fast as I freaking could. So now that I'm kind of in that 2.5 pounds a week would be really spectacular. 1 pound would be fine because I just want to keep the arrow pointed down. That's all I'm trying to do is just keep the arrow pointed down. And so if I get to, I'm at a whole bunch of cool milestones, which I will be more diligent in updating in the future. And so anyway, all I have to say is that's kind of an update. Everything's going great. I will be more diligent. I apologize for not watching a bunch of your stuff. I will. And it's rolling along. And I hope the last 2 months of the year that we all get together and just bang it out strong. Close strong. Talk to you later. Bye.